WhatsUp Gold's Device Group Access Rights feature allows you to fine-tune read and write access to monitor devices. DGAR implements group-based access controls for devices within large organizations or multi-site deployments. Imagine your organization is headquartered in Boston with an office in Atlanta. DGAR allows you to configure and verify that network technicians in the Atlanta office don't have rights to edit devices or device groups in Boston. You can also use DGAR to assign different levels of device access in the same site. Device access categories are specified per user or user group at either the device or the device group level. We'll explore the 4 device access categories throughout this video. DGAR is disabled by default. To enable, open the User and Group library under Settings. Click Configure Device Group Access Rights and the toggle switch to enable it. A pop-up warns that enabling DGAR will restrict all users from devices and groups until specifically configured, with the exception of the admin user. A best practice is to create a custom DGAR reports view in your home dashboard. This allows you to reference the access levels for any device group or user on a single screen. To create this custom view, navigate to the home dashboard, click the Action menu next to the view name, and select Add View, Empty View. Name the view DGAR, set columns to 1, and click OK. In the Add Reports panel, expand Users. Select and drag Device Group Access Rights into the view. Then do the same for the User Device Group Access Rights report. This view is automatically saved to your home dashboard. To demonstrate how each of the 4 access categories work, let's browse a device group called Atlanta Office in the Device Group Access Rights report. It shows that only the admin user has rights to this group, all of which were assigned by default. We also have a WhatsUp Gold user called Atlanta Tech, who has no permissions assigned to the Atlanta Office device group. The User Device Group Access Rights report shows Atlanta Tech can see the My Network group, but cannot access devices within the group. We'll now log into WhatsUp Gold as Atlanta Tech. As expected, given that no group rights were assigned to this user, they cannot see any group or device information under My Network. We log back in as admin and assign group read permissions to Atlanta Tech. To do this, click the ellipses next to the device group to open the DGAR panel for that group, add the user, and assign the permission. The Atlanta Tech user can now view devices in the Atlanta Office group, but they can't add devices to the group, nor can they view or change information in device properties. If we view My Network as admin, we see that Atlanta Office has one subgroup, Building A, which Atlanta Tech could not view. In order to apply DGAR down to subgroups, check the Apply to Sub Device Groups box for the user and click Save. Atlanta Tech now has rights to view existing subgroups and devices under the Atlanta Office group. This will hold true for any subgroups created later as well. If we reopen the DGAR screen, we can see that the Apply to Sub Device Groups box is not selected, even though we checked it as part of the last example. This allows us to add or remove permissions at any stage and cascade the updates to the subgroup levels when required. Let's apply group write access to Atlanta Tech for Atlanta Office, checking Apply to Sub-Device Groups. Logging back in as Atlanta Tech, we can see the Building A subgroup. With group write access, this user can edit group names, copy, move, delete, or create groups or subgroups, and manually add new devices to groups. However, the user cannot see device properties for individual devices. As admin, if we now apply device read access to the Atlanta Office group and log back in as Atlanta Tech, we can view device-related information in device properties. When device write access is applied to the user or user group, the user can modify device-specific settings, such as changing the device name, adding or removing monitors, or changing assigned credentials. After you configure your device group access levels, you can use the User Device Group Access Rights report to monitor and quickly verify the device access levels for any user within your WhatsUp Gold environment. In this video, we saw how DGAR can create group-based access controls for WhatsUp Gold device groups, allowing multiple operators to access only the devices and groups applicable to their jobs. Thanks for watching, and see the links in the description to learn more about WhatsUp Gold.